So hi everybody, today we're taking a look at the all-new VSEEBOX Elite Mini. We'll go ahead, we'll open it up, we'll take a look inside, then we'll go ahead and hook it up so you can see what it's all about. But you gotta remember, I only can show you so much according to the YouTube guidelines. So stay tuned, it's time for streaming. So hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing today, click on that like and subscribe button, ring that bell, especially by clicking that thumbs up. It does help the video to get sent out through the YouTube community. I really do appreciate it. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for dropping on in. And if you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. Also, always remember, anytime you're using a device like this for streaming, make sure you protect yourself and use a VPN. VPNs are very important these days. This way you can protect yourself from your internet provider and wherever else you are streaming. This way nobody knows what you are doing. The one I highly recommend is IPVanish VPN. You can check out my link in my description below. Go ahead and click on it. Get yourself well protected. Also, you could go ahead and click the QR code top right hand. It will also go ahead and take you to the IPVanish webpage. Very low prices, and it works really great. Okay, back to the VSEEBOX Elite Mini. The VSEEBOX Smart Media Player 2T2R Wi-Fi has voice remote, 4 GB of RAM, and then you have 32 GB of ROM with 6K HDR. Taking a look on the side of the box, you do have dual band Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, Android 12.0, and OTA update. Taking a look at the other side of the box, we do have 6K, you have 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of ROM, and you have H.265 HEVC. Let's go ahead, open up the box, and see what's inside. Now that we have everything out of the box, you can see on the left-hand side, we do have a full-size remote. It does have some shortcut buttons for YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. Always remember, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, you need to have a paid subscription, as these are not free on these type of devices. In the center, you do have your VSEEBOX device. To the right of that, you have your antenna. This way you can connect to the Wi-Fi. We do have an HDMI cable, and of course, we have the power. Taking a look at the device, it says VSEEBOX on top. In front, it says Elite Mini 8K Ultra High Definition. And of course, in the back, you can see the antenna is hooked up. Taking a look on the side of the box, you do have a micro SD card slot. You have USB 1 and USB 2. This way you can hook up 2 different types of devices if you like. On the back of the device, you have where you can hook up your internet cable. You have an AV jack. You have optical. This way you can hook it up that way. You have an HDMI out. And of course, where you could go ahead and plug in your power supply. On the bottom, you have 4 no feet. This way you can go ahead and keep it raised up. And then, of course, you have your ventilation. Let's go ahead and hook up the device. So now that I have the device already hooked up, here it is. We have to pair the remote. You need to hold down the OK and the volume down button at the same time, which we're going to do now, and wait for it to go ahead and pair itself. Remote control paired. Now you could go and choose the language that you like. Scroll through here, and you can see the different languages that you could go ahead and choose. I'm going back up to English. That's the language I do speak. And we'll go ahead, move on to the next step. Now it's choosing my display that I need, 1080p by 60 Hertz. That's perfect. Let's go ahead, click over to the right. Now you can go ahead, if you feel that it's not in the screen that you're watching it on, here's where you could go ahead and hit the plus or the minus, and it will go and put the screen to the proportion of the TV or monitor that you're using. Let's go ahead and click on next. Now you could go and set the time. I am in the right time zone, so I'm leaving it alone. Let's go and click on network. Here you have the option of go ahead hooking it up through Ethernet or Wi-Fi. For demonstration, I'm using the Wi-Fi, But my other devices that I have from VSEEBOX, I have them hooked up through Ethernet for a much more better connection. Let's go ahead and choose Wi-Fi and move to the next step. Once you get your Wi-Fi all connected, it brings you up to the home screen. Here you can see all the apps. It has Google Play Store, Prime Video, Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, and you could go ahead into settings. You have Air Screen, and then of course you have Mirrorcast, so you could go and cast from your phone or tablet to the device onto your TV. You also have File Manager. Come on down. This is where you're going to watch your TV. Heat Live. Then you got Heat VOD. Gives you some movies. Heat Ultra, Heat Backup. You go ahead and contact them. And of course, you have a speed test if you want to use it. You also have Firefox to go onto the internet and surf around. You have the Marketplace. And then there's a whole bunch more in here that you could go ahead and use. You have your settings, launcher settings, software update. If you want to check for an update, you would go in here. You have your hotkeys. And of course, you have memory cleanup. You click on it and it'll clean up the cache on you. That's all that YouTube is going to allow me to show you on this video. I thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think so far about the VSEEBOX Elite Mini. If you want to see the full video, check me out on Instagram, Rumble, and also Facebook. You can check me out there. There will be links in my description down below. So this way you know how to go ahead and click on one of the links and check out the full video. Thank you for watching. And remember, day or night, it's time for streaming.